Yes, digital product family, I hope you guys are well. Guys, I want to give you a couple of ideas and tips really to actually help you really catapult your new store. If you got a new store, then these are the things that you need to do. I'm going to give you some just straight up nuggets, right? Straight up nuggets. But before I get going with this amazing video, if you do love digital products, please hit a like, subscribe, smash that notification bell, and don't forget share, because we love to share, guys. Come on, let's get sharing, you know. But listen, some of you are starting stores and you're like, I'm not getting the sales, I don't know what's going on. Look, do you know some of the smallest changes that you do in a store can actually transform your store, right? Transform your store. Now, the hardest bit is the beginning, right? The hardest bit of your store is the beginning, right? It's with everything. It's the hardest bit, because once you start getting your momentum, then things start moving. But it's really hard at the beginning sometimes, right? Now, what you have to do, you have to wow your customers. When people are looking across, look, there are thousands of stores, right? There are thousands, but when people are looking across, you have to stand out. You have to find a way to jump out and tell that customer, grab them like this, like, buy me, like this, buy me, it's me, it's me, it's me, look, click. You got to be like that. You got to get them to click. You got to like get them to click on you. Just grab them, like, shake them, like, what? I'm here. I exist. I'm the one. Listen, that's how to do it, but not like that. Not physically. Listen, if I'm looking down and I'm looking and I'm seeing, I tell you one thing that's gonna help. I'm gonna put my buyer hat on, right? What's your buyer? Get your buyer hat on. My buyer hat on is saying, okay, I'm looking at these listings. What's attracting me? Wait, let me see. Let me get specific. Okay, I want to look at Christmas tree clip arts. All right, look at this Christmas tree, right? Clip art. Okay, that's what I want. Let's say that's what I want. Let's say that's what I'm searching for. Okay, and I'm going down. Christmas tree clip arts. Okay, now I'm looking at. I can see some now. Now, if I look at a line like that, if I'm looking at that line, right? I'll be honest with you. Bestseller is gonna attract me, right? If I'm looking at two and I'm going to say, okay, what's going to attract me? A bestseller, when it says bestseller, it's going to attract me, right? When I hover across onto a listing, I tell you what's going to attract me. The ones that are animated, right? The video ones. That's going to attract me straight away. Look. If I'm hovering, I'm going to be attracted, because that's human nature. We get attracted by things that move, okay? Visuals. Especially ones that move, the animated ones, the video ones. So you got to have a video, right? I'm giving you the tips as I see it, as a buyer. You want them visuals, right? You know it's going to attract you. Then I'm looking at, is it a bestseller? Now, if you're still newbie, you can't get there yet, right? Obviously. So let's just put that aside. The other thing I'm looking at, you got to look at what you can control. What can you control? At what stage? If you're a newbie, you got to control what you can. If you're not a bestseller or you can't get that yet, then okay, what can you control? Video, you can control. You can control, if I'm looking across, I'm looking at these bundles, right? Christmas tree bundles. For me personally, I want value. I'm looking at a bundle that is big, right? So I'm looking at, I want a lot for my money. That's me. Most people say, I want quality and I want a lot. That's me. So I might do a bundle. If I'm looking across and I'm seeing people are doing 40, 50 bundles, remember, look at what people are doing. I might give 100, right? So there's another box. See, look, I'm giving you tips as I go along. Video, right? Bundle, big bundles, right? 2, okay? 2. Now, what else am I looking at? I'm actually going to be looking at the stars, like the reviews, right? How many reviews you got. But you might not have any at the beginning. That's the problem. You might not have any at the beginning. But I am going to take that into consideration. Look, because I'm going to be looking at them. I'm looking at, wow, you know, these guys have got a lot of reviews. And to be honest, that trust element, when you're looking at it, it is going to draw people in. And people are going to be buying those ones that have a lot of sales, a lot of reviews. They're going to do it. It's fact, right? But you can't control that. You cannot control that. But what you should be doing is you should be promoting your listing. You should be promoting it. Try to get the reviews as soon as you can, because I'm telling you, it's a little switch. with those reviews, it's a little switch. That's what actually can ignite and get that push, that start. Boom, it'll fly. You need to get those reviews ASAP, okay? You need to get those reviews ASAP. There's a lot of ways to try and push that, but like I said, I want to give you just the tips. Firstly, this video is about what you need to do as a new store to actually just quickly get that, to actually get people to click on you, right? Get those sales, right? In terms of reviews, you need to be pushing it out there. You got to get people to look, eyes on you, right? Share it out on social media. Get people, maybe even, you know, to look at it. Look at your pricing. Your pricing is key as well. Look at that. Every single, if I look at that whole line as well, look at this whole line. This whole line. Look at the pricing, right? There's variations in pricing, but there's also like things that you can pick up. You might be looking at this one. It's got 10 files. This first one, this one on the left, right? It's got 10 for $1.57. It's got 50% off sale. This one's got 60% off sale. This got 75% off sale. This got 50% off sale, right? And they're all slightly different prices as well. But they're all slightly different prices because also they know they've taken into account how many reviews they've got. Now, if you're a newbie and you got no reviews, me personally, what I do is I would go cheaper than all of these, this line, if I'm going to be doing it. I would go cheaper than all of this whole line. I'll go cheaper, right? I'd have a really strong sell, okay? This is what I'm trying to say. When you're starting out, you got to do what you can to get those sales, those reviews. You got to do what you can. You got to wow the customer. It's about wowing them. And what I mean by wowing them, and something that you must do. This is fact. You best do this right now. Listen, you got to give them bonus. So let's say you're doing Christmas trees, right? Let's say you're giving away, let's say you're going to do more than, let's say, these guys. These guys have got reviews, so you got to go further. Let's say you're going to give 100. I would on my product, on my listing image, so on the listing images on the side, this is me. I would actually have on the side, I would have saying, I'm going to give you a bonus. So as part of these images, I would say, I'm going to give you a bonus 10 more Christmas trees, right? Bonus 10 more. Now, another hint that I'll do, which is even better, which is amazing, and which those top sellers know about, right? Not only would I do 10 that I tell them about, I would also give them another 10, which they don't know about. It's a surprise 10. I call it the surprise 10. Now, it doesn't have to be 10. It might be more, but I'm saying you give them surprise images, extra images they didn't know what they were going to get. And I'm telling you something. It makes a huge difference. I'm telling you, people are like, oh my God, I love this seller. This seller's so generous. This seller's so generous. I love this generous. Let me get on to a review. Let me just write out. Whoa. They'll be on that. They will be on that. This is what you got to do, guys. These are the small little detailed tricks that you got to do to get those amazing sales. But they're not small. They're huge, really. Right? So what do? You do more. This more value. As a newbie, you have to add more value. That's as simple as that. Now later on, once you got your reviews, you might not need to do as much as that. But at the beginning, you have to be going all out, right? You have to be going all. Your mindset should be, you know what? I'm gonna give them the best value, the best quality, the best value out there. That's your mindset. That's a winner's mindset. That's a mindset that's going to win, right? And you want to wow the customers. You want to make sure that they love what you do. They love your customer service, the way you communicate with them. You're on point. You're quick. You're like the one. They're like, ooh, I love this seller. I'm coming back. And they will come back and they'll buy more stuff from you. This is the beauty about this, is that it's a win-win situation. You get people to come, they will love you, they will buy from you, they'll come back to you, they'll tell this person, hey, you know what, check this seller, I love this seller, go to this seller, share favorites, loads of favorites, telling people about you. You become the one, you become the seller that is just the one. You will build, you will grow, you will get that amazing passive income, but you got to do these steps, guys. Do it now. What's wrong with you? Go and do that surprise one. Get that video up there. Look, when I'm hovering, I've got to see a video. I need to see. Look at this beautiful video. You got to do videos, guys. Come on. Don't wait around. I don't like when people wait around. You got to be quick with this. Look, You got to stand out. What? There's hundreds of sellers out there and people are not realizing what's going on. I don't understand. Come on. Guys, these are some of the tips that you got to do. If you're a new store, go and do these. I got hundreds of these strategies. I'm telling you now. Check out my videos, guys. Hit the like, subscribe, smash that notification bell. And don't forget, listen, you need to get some people to come back to you. Get them on the email list. I keep saying, get them on that email list. Check out EVERBEE free access. You can get people to come subscribe to you, get on your email list, tell them about these new things, and they'll come back to you. They'll be like, what? I'm getting more of this bundles. These bundles are the one because you're going to get me some surprises, some new surprise images, and I love surprises. I'm telling you. Tell you. So make sure that you do that. Don't forget, I shall see you on the next video. Take care.